Hello, Ivy. How are you, Ivy? Oh wait, I just realized I forgot to answer your Steam request or like friend. Wait, let me just should be able to do it now. You have a new phone. Congrats! Woo! The number you I shouldn't ask you anything. You're just gonna say I don't remember. Or I have a feeling. Transferred 13 emails. What the? I don't understand why you make so many emails. There we go. I've now friend requested you. Use Google Drive as your storage. Yeah, but like I don't what are you putting on your Google, like just everything on your Google Drive or like what? Cuz like I've had my Google account for like since I was like I think before email. I think at a point where I was so young that I don't think I was allowed to put in my birth date. So, I think like 12, 11 or like 12 or something. So that's like 11 years, right? Like that's like 11 or 12ish years, right? Like I've had my Google account for actually I don't know. I can probably figure out when I signed up. I don't know if I can figure out cuz I probably deleted the first email. How does it I don't know. Like mine is not even close to being full. Let me check. It's not even half full. I've used 6 GB out of 15. Like I don't know like how are you what are you putting on there? How is it full? Just go in and delete the photos. Right? Or like Google be like, "Hey, how do I unlink?" I'm just scrolling. I'm just trying to see. Okay. I have at least had my Gmail since 2013. Definitely before, because the first email I have is the resetting of the password. Your attachment issues. God damn. You have 40k photos? What the hell? What? Like... God damn. 2020 you had 100k? That is crazy. Like I think I have 4,000 photos on my phone right now. And that's because like it's also including like cloud photos, so those are also getting added. So it kind of just says, oh wait, let me see if I can figure out. It won't show me. Like, what if I wanted to know how many photos I had? Well, it's probably around 4,000, I think, that I have. I would be surprised if it was more than that. So... yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna start. Open up Power Wash. That's crazy, having that many photos. That's, oh my god. Was all your phone just like photos? Or like is 100k just like other things as well? Or did you have 100k photos on your phone? Because that's insane. Did you have a phone just for photos? Whoa, there's a Wallace and Gromit special. Anyway. I will drink. Oh, wait. You also had Genshin Impact. That is insane. It just seems so crazy. I don't know if I should keep the music on or not, but I feel like it'll almost be like too quiet just with the power washing, you know? But at the same time, I can't hear the power washing over the music. Well, it's good to know that, like, even though, like, I thought I was, like, bad at, like, I was a bit of, like, a hoarder, that, like, Ivy is considerably more of a hoarder than I am ever gonna be. Even close. Yes. Not you doxing me and everything. No, Ivy, I sent you a friend request and it actually didn't show up at all. Actually lied. That's a fake account. I don't actually know what that is. You've actually befriended a robot. That's actually a robot's profile that will now hack your account and steal all your video games. Right this second, actually, all of your video games are being deleted from your stream and transferred. I don't know if I should like focus on it in sections. I want to see how long I can just like stay on the ground, you know, before it starts being a bit too relevant that I get up, you know, and start cleaning. That one Yowie game. Saying that one Yowie game doesn't really like. I feel like there's a lot of Yowie games on Steam. Not gonna lie. At least it's a bit like nice with like how clean shit has to be. It's that one Yowie that isn't. It doesn't narrow. Like I don't know what that one Yowie game could be. I'm gonna to be honest. Like I don't know. Oh God, not that one. That one's so old as well. Isn't it messed up or something? To be honest, I don't actually know. That was just my impression of it. I feel like a lot of games was like that. Like a lot of those like visual novel type shit. Not compared to their other games though. Okay, so still messed up. Worrisome that you're saying that there's worse out there, but whatever. Ivy, you should read Homestuck. Noise, okay. You're planning to, okay. I found out there's apparently there's a mobile version that you can read. I don't remember how to get it, but it might be possible for me to refind it or whatever. But there is a mobile version, so you don't have to download anything on your PC. You should read Homestuck first. Because Homestuck is older, you know, so you should start with the classics. And then you can move on to newer generation stuff, you know? I sure, I feel like I've listened to you talk about Persona before, multiple times. So that's not really a problem. Is just me, or is there like fire up there or something? Like there's a lot of light. No? Okay. Shit, I broke my promise of staying down. That's good. It's good to have a hobby. Although I think Persona is a bit more than a hobby for you. I feel like it might be a bit wrong to classify it as just a hobby. But yeah, you should not read Homestuck on the actual Homestuck website, because it's not really great on there. It's just not how it's meant to be read anymore. They fucked it up. It's very shocking every time online that I see like there's like a 13-year-old that's like, oh, I'm a big fan of Homestuck. Or like, Homestuck is older than you. What the hell? Like, why the what? Like, huh? There we go. This stairway is getting so clean. Man. There we I need to stop saying "there we go." This is like such a bad habit. I keep saying it. Any like half slash cleaning game that I have to do, it's like I'm saying. It's like I can't live if I haven't said "there we go" in like 2 seconds. It's crazy. This survey is like slightly annoying to clean. Not gonna lie. Okay, why do you hate his guts now in the second playthrough? What's changed? Is it just that you're answering differently and he hates you now, or like what? There. I was just about to say the word. The horrid, horrid word. Oh, I see. Well, maybe that's a sign for you to romance someone else this playthrough, you know? You know, like, there's a lot of characters to choose from, so it probably shouldn't be that difficult to find someone, yeah. Okay, are you sure that there's much difference from your first playthrough then? You're not in the honeymoon phase anymore. I think is the conclusion. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the stairs here, and then I can do the handrail afterwards. Well, just okay. No, focus on stairs, and then I can go to handrail. You know, I feel like it might just be easier that way. Is there something? No, okay. This is all spiral steps. I feel like sometimes you like slightly over clean. You know, but at the same time, it's also like I'd rather over clean a little bit because like if I have to find like the tiniest specks of dirts that I didn't realize that I'd forgotten, that's more annoying, in my opinion. There's like, okay, that does count as the steps, Then I'll just get this. Nice. Stepping up. Ugh. Oh yeah, Ivy, did you skip out on your graduation thing? Or did you end up going to it? Or like the graduation practice? You did skip out on it or you did go to it? Nice. You went for practice for a whole week? That sounds insane. What the hell? I'm not joking. Our high school graduation is just we go, show up, or you know, does a speech or teacher like like the principal does a speech, and then you get like handed out your thing, and then you take a photo together, and then I think the people who like showed up to every single class got like a little extra thing maybe. I don't really fully remember. And then you go out to your wagon, and then you drive around to all of the people's houses. Oh, it seemed I missed something on here. Oh. Oh, it's because that thing counted. Didn't realize that. Dancing and singing for the parents as a thanks for letting us study. That's crazy. Ours is not like that at all. Like our graduation day, which is like the afterwards, is not on the school anymore. Then you take a wagon, like a big fat truck, and then you drive around to every single person's home. And then you go there, usually, and then you drink a lot. You drink a ton. Like you essentially spend the whole day driving around and drinking. And then at like every stop, like the parents have like some little snack or food or drink or whatever. Usually they have some alcohol. And then yeah, and then you eat that. You're like there for like 15 minutes ish, and then it's on the road again, or like 15-20 minutes just, and then on the road again. Missing link fact: they're sometimes called Bigfoot because of their one big foot, kind of like a bear. Is the one small like a cat. Found track of evidence for this myself. Maybe it's just a person walking their cat. Thought about that. I hope it went well, but you saying "oh Lord" makes it sound like no, it did not go well. There's extra little equipment here. The mayor that got voted for him is in jail. What? That doesn't seem like that should be allowed. You know, that you could like be a mayor from jail, like that. Like, did he get jailed after he got voted as mayor, or was he like in jail the entire time? He was in jail the entire time. Why is he allowed to even like participate then? Huh? Why did people vote for him? What were they thinking? What reasoning could you? Huh? Like what? Why? Huh? Is it just that nobody voted? So the three people who did and voted for that guy did it, or like, huh? Did he like have it? Huh? How does that work? How the fuck does that happen? Is it like he's been voted in before? Like, is this the like, you know, like what? Like, is he a well-known figure, or like is he just some rando that just like started campaigning suddenly and being like, oh yeah, I'm in jail, by the way. He had 500k votes? What the? Huh? Like, I would almost like say that he was cheating. Like, what? What? Like, what's he in jail for? Like, is it something related to like politics or something like that? Used to be the president, but is in jail for how horrible he was. Why would you? Is he like even in jail in where you live? Like, does he have even any reason to be like participating in that town, or was he just like, these people are stupid, they would vote for me? Nice. Good luck with food. He is in the Netherlands jail. How is he then gonna do anything if he's in jail in the Netherlands? How does that work? Huh? That's insane. Why would you vote? Why would you vote for him if he's in jail? Huh? Some people are genuinely stupid. It's crazy. Some people should not be allowed to vote. I don't know why I'm that surprised. It's not like Donald Trump literally got voted in. Like, what if like did the Netherlands just support him? That's so stupid. Genuinely, oh my god. They're so baffling. But like, is he even doing anything? And also crazy that you're saying once more. that like if it just seems like you should not be able to be mayor if you're in jail like that. I feel like that should be a pretty instant like, oh yeah, sorry, you're not allowed. Like, huh? What's it? Huh? Genuinely feels quite stupid. Whatever. He's our savior. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh no. It really is starting to seem like a cult. It's crazy how like some yeah, like people like that even like get started in politics as well. Like it's just crazy. It's so frustrating. It's really crazy how some people are just like against thinking logically, you know? Like genuinely baffling. Where you're like, why are you like so against using like any brain cells to think right now? Like why did you stop using your brain cells for this? Could we bring them back? Oh my god, I'm jumping so high. Okay, can I... Short extension, thank you. I just... For this table. There we go. Yeah. I feel like it's very fair. You know? Like that's very fair. I feel like if you're willing to like get someone for mayor that is literally in jail in another country, I yeah, I think that speaks enough about your smartness. That is understandable. Okay, is this no? Okay, they're like two separate entities, which is like good to know. Nice. You should buy Minecraft. I don't think it's that expensive right now. Well, I don't know if it's on. I don't think it's on sale, but it's a good use of money. So I'd say if you have the money, then I think YouTube is asking if I'm still present and listening. Because it just stopped playing music. Buy Minecraft. Buy Minecraft. No, just like make it under your name. Why would you be making it under your brother's name? Why would you do that? That's weird. Just buy Minecraft and say you haven't bought Minecraft and then put like the Minecraft save thing in like another folder. Or like the startup. So it doesn't look like Minecraft is downloaded. Or you could like, you know, make it in his name and then just say, but like, you know, make it so it like says your brother's name and then is stupid or something. And then when he asks, it's like, well, it's in your name. Okay, I'm gonna put the music back on. What am I studying? I'm studying China. That is literally what it's called. It's called China Studies. So, like, that is genuinely. So yeah, humanities. Is it bad or is it good? Is that a good WoW or a bad WoW? Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'll ever return to Genshin Impact. It's just such a hassle. Like I think it's just more like how much like storage space it takes to download it. That's just like the turn off for me. I'm just like I don't want to have to like have that big fat game on my computer. Albedo is guilty for murder. That sounds crazy. And then I think another part as well was the whole like they made a like girl that's like chubbier than any other character and made her a cow, love food, and that her attacks is her sitting on people. And I was just like, this really rubs me the wrong way. Like, genuinely, This is super fucking weird. Like, it just feels like it's become very like fetishy almost, like a lot of the stuff that I've seen, which I just don't really need, you know? Like, just genuinely, like, it just, like, doesn't interest me at all. Like, so I just think there's, like, a lot of negatives where I'm like, this is just not necessary. This is not, like, benefiting, you know? Like, yeah, I have good memories about Genshin, but I think other than that, like, I don't see any reason to return. Because, like, you have to be on the daily grind. And then, like, I don't think they've improved their, like... Have they improved their story writing? Or do they still, like, blabber on for, like, 40 years before they did, like, before they get to the thing? Like, things that could be 2 sentences or, like, 40? Also very crazy that they're probably using, like, a beta to, like, get older fans back that have, like, left the game, like you. Because they've seen, like, depleting numbers. Oh, okay, they're summarizing. Okay. Because I think the blabbering on is the worst thing for me. Like, I think I talked about it on stream before, but I don't know if you were there. But I remember ages ago, I was like, okay, well, let me play some Genshin Impact again. And I tried it out. And, like, I had to sit, like, I played every single quest with a pack of cards in front of me. And I would sit and play solitaire, have the quest sitting on auto, and I would just sit and do solitaire games with my cards, waiting for the quest to finish. You know, for them to stop talking. So that would be the way for me to get through the quests. I would have it on auto, and I would sit and play card games just to get through the quest, because I was like, this is so boring. And, like, I was, like, through, like, every dialogue happening, I think I got, like, 1 or 2 dialogue, like, 1 or 2 games of solitaire done. Like, I was like, this is crazy. Like, how am I sitting and having to do something else to get through the fucking quests? Because they're so poorly written. Like, they're so genuinely boring to, like, read that I have zero interest in, like, reading the dialogue. Because, like, I need to read, like, half of it to understand what is going on. But yeah, it's just crazy to me because there hasn't been any other game where I have been able to do that. Most games keep, like, dialogue, like, pretty short, you know? And then there's some where they don't, but it's because they're fucking visual novels, you know? Like, the only games that I haven't had where they do, like, short dialogue is fucking visual novels. Like, Genshin Impact is, like, a visual novel light. And that's just because they have gameplay other than reading, you know? But other than that, they're essentially just a fucking visual novel. That's crazy. I feel like they're definitely trying to get some old players back home. To be like, hey, look, we brought back the characters that you loved and liked. But yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I genuinely don't think I've met any game that has yapped on for as much as Genshin Impact. You know? Zeta will appear. Okay. Fish, 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 fish. Water, water, fish, fish. I'm think the summoning words will work. Oh no, my headphones have low battery. I should probably just have to go find my charger for my headphones. Have fun staring at the forest. Okay, they should be charging now. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. A lot of the character quests are just. Whoever is on the writing team in Genshin, the writing team, no, but whoever's on the writing team, I said it again, writing team. Hello. It is, but it's Megalovania. But yeah, like, man, whoever creates the quests in Genshin Impact and writes all the dialogue they have like a degree in yapology and should be removed from the team. I don't know. There needs to be like they need to add like a team member that just like cuts out half of whatever they've written. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like I feel like a lot of newer characters have just become like goon material 1, goon material 2, goon material 3, you know? Like they're just like playing into that instead of creating characters, you know? They're just creating characters that can be sexualized. But it's good at least that they've gotten some decent story writers on. Because like I genuinely feel like they probably lost quite a couple of people with some of the ass story quests. Like there's only so much you can take before you want to blow your brains out. You're eating balls. You're balled up. You're ball maxing. I mean, I love that we have the same thought. Ball maxer Shata. Maxer of balls. Shata, you're only VIP. I don't think you can do any banning. Why don't you want to be a ball maxer? I feel like it's pretty good. Maxing balls. Climb the Great Mountains. Avoid being a ball maxer. I guess you gotta start eating some squares or something. Or triangles. You have to eat like a lot of those triangles. Gotta eat some squares and triangles to stop being a ball maxer. Then you can be a square maxer. Cube maxer. Ivy would would Albedo, what type of maxer would Albedo be? A ball maxer, square maxer, cube maxer? What does Albedo max? He's ball maxer for real. Biggest ball maxer. Albedo. Second only to Zata. Ivy, what about you? Are you a ball maxer? You're making an OC that looks like Albedo, or I don't think. Oh, you're able. I was like, why are you talking about Albedo? And I was like, huh? So I could commission then able, but I'm not able. So I could commission then able, but I'm not able to make an Oshi that looks like it fits in that game. I see. Maybe if you just like, maybe you could like Photoshop parts, right? Like you could take parts from already existing Genshin characters and then take parts and then Photoshop them, right? So you could like take the eyes of one character, then Photoshop them and take the body of another and like take clothing of another or whatever. I also don't fully know what you're saying, but I think I got that you're saying that you can't make anything that looks like it's from Genshin. Well, I thought Ivy would do it himself, you know, but oh my god. You're like Ivy's personal chat GBT. No. Oh shit. Well, I have to wait then. Welcome back. I just said that you're Ivy's personal chat GBT. Essentially. Lol. Missing link, thank fact, they deposit their scat in bundles, much like a wild hog, with which they apparently share an identical diet. Is he sure that it's not just a hog that he's finding the shit off? Yeah, we should. Maybe when my exam season is over, we should be able to. Because I have like a lot of pages to write. I have 5-page paper, and then I have a 21 to 25-page paper. So gotta crunch those. Thinks you're 14. Whoa. Ivy, is it because you think you're 14 as well, or like what's the correlation? What's the thought process or lack of thought process? Yeah, I was assuming that was it. But no, you're looking adult. Congrats. Ivy, how old are you turning this year? Oh, not the scoliosis. Turning 19, goddamn. That's so young. Wait, so you're like from 2006? Right? Is that right? Goddamn. It's so weird that people from 2006 are that old. Quite peculiar. No. Why would I be born in the 19s? The only way that I'm born in the 19s is if you are from Taiwan. I'm not like 30. I think I would be dead if I was born in the 30s. I don't think there are like many people alive who were born in the 30s. Oh my god. So rude. I also realized that I'm not even gonna be able to... Oh wait, no. Cheating the system here. Somewhat. Not really. What the... I was very much a child. Was I even 18 when we even... I don't even... No, I might have been 18. No, but... Because I was still in my... I was in my last year of high school, I think. Yeah, I think I was your age. That's weird. Yeah. I think I might have been 18 and then 19. Yeah, because it was in my last year of high school, because that's what was when COVID hit. So weird. It's so long ago. It's like 5 years ago. Oh my god. That's so crazy. I see. Did we meet? I don't even know if I was watching. Was I? I don't even know if I had my account in May. I can figure out. I think it was more June. Because I don't... No. Okay, it could have been May. It was May, probably. My account was made in May of 2020. So... I will be honest, I don't even remember. I see. I don't remember when I made my account. Or why. Or in what context. Like, do not remember. Well, obviously, because I was like, ooh, Minecraft YouTuber. Aha. Well, because I had a K-pop stan account, and I was like, maybe let me not spam all of these random sweet people with with all these K-pop people with Minecraft YouTubers. They don't deserve that. So I made a Minecraft YouTuber stan account. Oh my god. I fear I'm too old for gotcha edits. I only realized they were a thing later, like in with Minecraft YouTubers, because I think there was an overlap in fans. Yeah, it was not planned. I just let the music play. Okay, this equipment move or in the way. Trying to clean here. Actually, it's funny. I got a TikTok today of a girl who used her phone number to log into an account, and then apparently got into an account that was an earlier like Stan account. So someone else had used her number to create a Minecraft YouTuber Stan account. And I went in and looked, and it had Goggy edits, like being like Goggy. And then one of them was like, the only man I trust with a drink. You'd never fucking guess who it was. Yeah, everyone in the comments was this aged poorly. So yeah, pretty funny. It is this song is called Moon Sweater. You have a furry OC? I think that's just you admitting to it. I would say then like you and Plum match, but it's not as funny when he's not here, you know? But I'm still gonna say it. You match with Plum. I think it's gonna be. I've been on the internet so long. I've never ever considered being a furry. Like never. I've known people who were furries. I just don't think I see myself as an animal. You know? I just don't got that dog in me. I think it's thin ice. You know? Like, I think it's thin ice. Like, you're not fully a third. I think it depends on the way that you're doing it, also, in a way, you know? Like, you feel me? It's like realistic ears and a tail. I think if it's ears and a tail, then it's like it's bordering on furry. Very, very, very hard bordering on furry. I think it's bordering. It's furry-ish. You know. Is that one of your OCs sat on? Is that what you're asking, or is it one of Ivy's? Because I feel like we've already confirmed Ivy is a furry. You know. So that I assumed everyone are werewolves. Okay. No, you're not. No, I think you are. Like, I don't think you can run from this one. You have a furry OC. You know? Like, that's like clear evidence. Yes, I feel like werewolves are furries. I don't think it's necessarily... I think it depends in what way. If you just have a werewolf OC that is never a human, then yes, it's a furry. But I think if you just have a werewolf world, it's not necessarily furry. You know? Like, I don't think Twilight is a furry story, you know? Even though there are werewolves in the story. Right? But if you just have a werewolf OC, that's just werewolf in the regards that it's just standing on toes, standing on its feet, right? Then it's just a furry. But if it's just like in a vampire werewolf type world, then is there alpha and omegas in Twilight, or is that, or are you just talking about it randomly? Oh, gotcha ones. Can't believe you got introduced to Alpha and Omega through Gacha. videos. That's crazy. No, I don't want you to pause it. Continue. That guy. You got introduced by Aphmau. What? Aphmau had alphas? I don't remember. I saw some, but I saw the old stuff. I saw the start stuff type shit. Like the real old series. And I don't think that had Alpha and Omega. I don't think there was any wolf stuff in the Aphmau that I had watched when I was young. It's so crazy. I'm literally my Zada, you know what Nomail is, right? Like normal. There's probably a lot of things that like, I don't know. Yeah, my local Nomail has Aphmau toys. Like a little blind box, like Aphmau blind boxes stuff. I'm so shocked every time I see it. I'm like, what the frick? I'm just shocked anytime that I see YouTuber merch out in like stores. And it's usually those really kid-friendly ones or the ones that's like... I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard about Linky Box. Shit-ass fucking YouTube channel. Genuinely, I don't think any children should be allowed to watch that channel. They're like actual horrible brain rot type content. Yours is nothing at all. Ours is pretty good. They got like sodas and shit and cheap candy, you know, cheap, like good, pretty good. Like they've started having a lot of Korean skincare as well, which is pretty good. Yeah. Missing link fact: their scent is very much like that of a muskrat, and they seem to crouch right down when marking their territory to appear much smaller than they really are. I think bro is just looking at real animals. Yeah, yeah, they're also amazed like here. That's so... Ours water don't have anything wrong with them. I think because I feel like I've tried their water before and I didn't taste anything bad. Not that I buy water very often from them, to be honest, but I don't remember anything being wrong. But that is weird. Where do they get their water from? That they're making you puke. Yeah, it's like a cheap store with like cosmetics and random shit. But like also like it also has like candy and stuff like that. So essentially, a lot of stuff that young teens would enjoy buying. Like that's the type of stuff that I have. Not the construction work. Is it to help with like your missing walls or whatever it is? You what? Makes him paint the house. You will not stand for balls anymore. Okay, you say you won't stand for balls, and then you're going and getting smaller balls to eat. I see you're never done ball maxing. Oh wait, is it those potent like the vanilla filled like the same ones that make like Okay. I see. Like the same one as kanilgifla. Yeah. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. I was like, what is that? What do you mean vanilla balls? Oh yeah. They're good, but not too many of them. I don't know what you were talking about. I was just like, sure, some type of pastry thing or whatever. Like I was thinking if you were like talking about like bola. Like, I don't know what they're called in Swedish. But like buns, like some type of bun or something. Which they kind of are. Okay, yeah. Have I tried the desert? I have not tried to eat sand in the desert, no. If you're asking about if I've eaten the vanilla balls, then yes, I have tried them. Oh, like this sandwich thing with different colors? Huh? That's so vague. I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. Like genuinely, I don't know. Macron. Yeah, I've tried macarons, yes. Only like cheap ones though. So I don't think I've like tried any like official ones, even though I have been to France. I don't even think I got any in France. I think I probably ate a croissant in France, but like they're pretty good. I think they're probably better when they're like well-made ones, because I think I've only like bought the cheap ones in stores, which they're pretty decent. There's only other pastries that I like more. Taste and feel like rocks. That sounds interesting. Can't you just buy frozen and well maybe you don't have that in the Philippines. Do you not have frozen garlic bread in the Philippines that you just can buy from the store, like the supermarket? and then like pop it in the oven, unless you don't have an oven. Because like you could probably easily recreate that if you have that. Well, frozen garlic bread is garlic bread that is frozen, that you heat up in the oven. And I'm taking that as a no that you don't have frozen garlic. Maybe I should probably ask Mari. You don't think so? Okay. I'm guessing you probably also don't have that many supermarkets, right? I don't know if garlic is good to send, to be honest. And I think garlic is also probably cheaper in the Philippines than in Denmark, if I had to guess. Every time a new song loads, it like lags for like a hot minute. You go to one grocery store, it will send cheese. Okay. Most cheese holds well. It depends on what cheese you send. Can't afford the other ingredients. Is there, well, is there even cheese in garlic bread? Maybe in the version that you eat. I don't think I've ever eaten garlic bread with cheese myself. If you buy flour, you can make a lot of garlic bread. So the flour is pretty cheap. You can slowly save up. I don't know if all cheese tastes good moldy, you know? I have a somewhat feeling that not all cheese is good moldy. Normally no, but you had in Pizza Hut and changed lives. Okay. I see. Oh, I need to clean the window frame better. Right as I'm drinking water, whoa. Ivy, are you drinking water? You should drink some water. I think it'd be good if you drank some water. Nice. That's good. It's good to drink water. To that, I will drink some more water. Whoa. We're getting very close to the end of this treehouse. It actually hasn't been like that bad, to be honest, so far. The thing is just I needed to move that, so there's no way. Nice. Water nice. Water good. Water delicious. I don't know if I would. I feel like there wouldn't be that great amenities. Amenities? I don't know how to say that. But I fear the toilet would be horrible. That's just all I'm thinking about. Like, what about electricity? What about internet? Probably wouldn't be very great. I like my internet good. You know? Oh my god. Lag. Would you live here, Sata? Is the question. Would you want to ball max? You're not ball maxing in the trees. Okay. Fair. Trios like Timmy Turner. Okay. Look, this is cleaning pretty well. Like, look at this. I'm just... Like, I don't even need to get up on the roof to clean it. Like, this is powerful. I just, like... I feel like it might also be a bit scary to live in a treehouse, depending on the location of the treehouse. If the treehouse is just in like the backyard of somebody's home, then like it's probably not as scary. But like imagine a treehouse out in the forest. That would be some scary shit. You know, just out in the forest, start hearing noises outside. Like that, it would just be creepy. It should be creepy. You weren't a lot. Damn. I don't think there was anything I wasn't allowed to see. Like, I accidentally saw Chucky at like 5 years old because I woke up so early that they were still doing the adult television. Like, I think it was like 5 a.m. So, like, I saw the ending of one of the Chucky movies on accident. So, yeah. I see. That's interesting. I was just allowed to watch whatever was on the screen. So, I feel like I've watched most shows that were on. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been stopped from watching a show. That's so funny. Honestly, I feel like compared to like a lot of nowadays children's television, Like any of the television that was when I was younger, like none of it is bad. Genuinely. Like compared to the television that you have nowadays. Ugh. Oh my god. This is lagging so much, it's crazy. It wasn't even that bad towards the start. I don't know what's causing it. Well, it's usually at the start of a song. Maybe it's because it's loading it. Might be. It is a possibility. That's so crazy. I think like I definitely watch SpongeBob, a lot of SpongeBob, but I don't think I was really that obsessed about most shows. But I feel like I was also in a pretty good era of children's TV growing up. Like Ben 10, Total Spice Girls, Scooby Doo. I watched a lot of Scooby Doo. I really really like Scooby Doo. I will say that. Had a lot of Scooby Doo merch. No, I didn't. I had some Scooby Doo books and some Scooby Doo CDs, stuff like that. Um, and I also had the movies on VHS. So oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh. I only watched Shaun the Sheep when it was like on the local TV, usually for the summer shows. I don't have a well, I only have a I have my 3DS, but I have too much useful stuff now on it, or like, you know, cherished. I still have stuff that I haven't finished playing. I feel like it probably isn't that hard to find a used 3DH though. I don't know if it's like that in the Philippines. The only problem is I don't know if they can be. Well, they can probably be. Actually, I don't know if the internet has been shut off from them yet. Can't you just use an emulator? Isn't it just better to use an emulator, Ivy? I feel like there's a lot of 3DS emulators out there that you can find and use that are gonna be just as good, if not even better. Yeah. I feel like the thing is though, I feel like a lot of actually I think I avoided a lot of horror like before I was ready for it. Um cuz I didn't really start going on the internet until I was like 11. So and I only really started like being able to more freely use the internet at like 12 with like understanding English. So ah, I see. You've seen some for 5K? Like 5K pesos? Oh my god. I think that's much cheaper than you could possibly get it in Denmark. Yeah, I've looked at it. Let me just look. Let me see. I've only found, okay. Yeah, the so far the cheapest one that I found is, and that's not with any games, right? Like that's like no games. And that's about 8,000 pesos. Another one, 8,000 pesos. Let me see. Another one, little less than 8,000 pesos. There's games. There's a lot of games. Let me see. Yeah, I've come across a couple, but it's because a lot of them are selling them with like games with. Here's one as well for like 8,000 pesos, but you do get Mario Kart with it. Actually, no, there's one here for 1 krone. But I think that's because they want you to give a price yourself. So they just kind of cheat the system. Another one for 8,000 pesos. Like someone put like a shell replacement for the Nintendo 3DS, right? For 1,600 pesos. And that's just a shell replacement. So not even just like just a replacement of the shell. Someone put it for 3,000 Danish kroner. And they have one that's modified for, let me see, 10,000 pesos. Almost 11,000 pesos. I think actually, Zata, I think Tomodachi, because it's being released relatively early in the run, I think it might actually be just a normal Switch release. I think they said that. I think I saw that somewhere at least. That you would be getting a normal, like a Switch release and a Switch 2 release. I think. So, but I'm not 1,000% sure on it. But maybe. I would like Google it just to be sure, but like I think, because isn't it releasing? When is it? It's releasing in 2026, right? Oh, Zada, you don't need to modify your Nintendo Switch to screen share the gameplay. Hello. You're still a little bit left. Wait, let me just. Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna come out in 2026. It does say that it just living the dream. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream launches on Nintendo Switch in 2026. So I think that's for both. Yeah, you can do it without modifying. I've streamed Nintendo my Nintendo Switch before on stream. I've streamed. I did it when I did the Persona stream, and then I did it when um you just got to get a capture card. Yeah, I streamed Persona 5 Strikers, and then I also streamed Pokemon Scarlet. So you just need to buy a capture card. You can get one for a decent price. I don't think they're that expensive. Um, yeah. I think I paid about 300 kroners for mine. Around that price. So, yeah, you can't. But I think it might be difficult to do it otherwise. And I think because I think if the Nintendo itself has to stream it, then I think it might be a bit difficult. You know? Is the thing. Like, I think it might be a bit difficult for the Nintendo if it itself has to do the streaming. Oh, well, then you might be able to. Nick, I did say hi. If I didn't, then hello. I know that I reacted to you. Good night, Ivy. Sleep well. I'll return to the washing in a second. Yeah. Okay. But we'll say I do think from what I could just see from my click, it does seem it does say Switch. It doesn't say exclusively on Switch 2. So I would think that that means that Tomodachi Dream Life or whatever it's called is going to be releasing on the like normal Switch as well. So not just on the Switch too. Which makes sense, I would say. Well, if you're still tired, then I would say I just realized I was like quiet for so long. But I would say if you're tired, then you should just go to bed. You know? Work's killing you. Yeah. That's very understandable. I hope it'll kill you a little less soon. Last weekend? What about last weekend? Oh, it's your last weekend. Okay. I'm just like... Okay, then. Yeah, that should definitely finish the killing up. That sounds a bit weird out of context, not gonna lie. Can't believe I'm using equipment. And then it's shit! I need fucking help. Shit as equipment, that doesn't work. Oh, good luck on your presentation. I have to be up early tomorrow. I have to wake up at 6, so I just have to watch presentations. I'm good. I did my presenting already. Thankfully. I think it's a bit rough for those who have to presentate. But good luck and good night. Ivy, you're still here? Didn't you go to bed? Yeah, I didn't even need that stupid ladder. It took you like 4 years. At least you got him, you know? You're searching for 2DS, 3DS, I see. Good night. I hope you'll spin many fish in your dreams. I don't know what that means. Or I'll hope you'll ball to the max in your dreams. Have him killed and then lock off. Maybe that's why he didn't come to you for 4 years. Getting very, very close. Although I do think this roof is going to be a little bit annoying. It'll be interesting if Chocolate gets to make it. I don't know how... Okay. I was just about to say, I don't know how much I have to be a clean freak about this, like, roof. Turns out, not that much. I can't believe Ivy is essentially on like European sleep schedule. Kind of. Okay, I think it's a lot of these eaves that are like dirty. Okay. I'm like not seeing any dirt. Look, it's like reacting. It's like saying, hey, it's dirty. Okay, that's a roof trim. And then there's the eaves. Which are dirty. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I know a similar feeling because with like exams, because they're usually around June. I was very close to having an exam on my birthday. I was like, please no. Thankfully, that it ended up not being. But it was very close. It's like the day after. So yeah. Which, like, I think it would have been better if it would have, you know, if the exam would have been over before my birthday. But it's bad. I would rather have it the day after my birthday than on my birthday. So, oh, the barbecue side table is not clean. I genuinely thought it was. They really want this squeaky clean. Oh, that sucks. That's like the worst combo. Vertical house trims. Okay. Oh, I know where those are. Oh, I found a... Okay, this window frame is dirty. This window frame is dirty. Looking for the dirty vertical house trim. This one! And this window frame is dirty. Didn't clean too well here. And this window frame is dirty. Maybe you should just call in sick. That might be too suspicious if you do. I'm not seeing any dirt. There we go. Okay. Upper deck joist. What the fuck is an upper deck joist? And middle deck rim joist. What is a joist? I'm sorry, like, what is a joist? What is a joist? Middle deck topside. Handrail. Lower deck topside. Oh, that's a... Okay, that's a joist. Okay, so it's one of those fuckers. Great. And then there's the middle deck rim joist. So under that. And then there's lower deck undersides. Okay. They're failing you in school and you won't get your major thing, not graduating? No! That's horrible. That's actually evil. Okay. Which joist is it? It's middle deck rim joist. Oh, it's that one. There we go. And then upper deck joist. One joist down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Joisted. 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 There we gotcha. We gotcha this time, joist. Say, Dreadfinder, if you can discreetly find your way over the mansion as soon as is humanly possible, I'd sure appreciate it. Oh, let's see the... Oh! Bam! Bam! Oh! Bam, 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 bam. And then I go and clean all the bottom. Bam! Bam! Okay. So the next is the Frolic Boat. Dirtfinder, are you as mesmerized by the principle of Archimedes as I am? There's barely a day goes by when I don't undertake some kind of minor water displacement experiment. Today, I'm seeing what kind of happens when I pack all my worldly goods onto my Frolic Boat and take it for a trip downriver someplace. I've granted you full access to my property to assist the clean, which will be rescinded following the removal of the final fleck. I'd appreciate it if we kept this between ourselves. I don't want anyone to get the ridiculous idea that I'm skipping town. Boat. Yeah, that's a lot of Jeff Jeffersons. Long line of Jeff Jeffersons. I'm just looking at the boat. I'm not actually gonna clean it. I think it will take too long, especially because it's pretty late already. And like I said, I have to be up at 6 in the morning. Oh wow, I get to frolic around the manor. Okay, not too far in the manor. It's actually, to be honest, for being a mayor in a triple Jeff Jefferson, or like a 13th Jeff Jefferson, is really, they don't really own that much ground, you know? Like, that's like, it's not like that huge of a house. You'd think if there was 13 of them, they'd have amounted to a little bit more wealth, right? It's quite the boat. Okay, we jumped the car. Actually, I'll clean the cat, because the cat deserves to clean. Hey, it's Harper. What on earth is going on in Muckingham? I don't know, Harper Shaw. I don't remember you. Well, we'll clean the cat figurehead. There's a real piece in Newstown, the town with no cats. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I hadn't really expected it to be gold. Maybe that's where all the money went to. Is there really not a single cat left? I don't know. I actually think I'm gonna eat this. There we go. How is it not clean yet? It's because that it's because this is part of the figurehead. That's not enough. Bro has too high ideas of like the freaking figurehead cleaning. Like, what do you mean the figurehead is not clean yet? There we go. Finally. Beautiful. What is it called? Magnificus. Okay. Well. It's gonna be the end of today's stream. The kitty's been cleaned. Clean kitty. Okay, nice. I'm probably gonna pop to bed. Go sleepy. Anyways. Yeah, it's understandable to not be waking up earlier. Ivy, you're still here? What? Go sleepy. You can't sleep. Read a book or something. Never end. Here's the mail. It never end. Here's the mail. It never end. Yakuza in Roblox? Sure. Oh my god. Mayor, 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 mayor. Never, never, never. Okay. Well, okay. Gonna end stream now. You should go to bed. We can play the Yakuza Roblox game. Good night. And bye-bye. Bye-bye.